And welcome back. I've got the last screw out here, so let's take the base off. Okay, just a plastic base, so we'll get rid of that. Now what do we have here? Okay. We have a reset switch, we have a USB port, and we have some kind of data cable, some kind of cable. So there we go. So that is fairly straightforward. Seems to be a couple of resistors, and maybe is that diode? Yeah, that's diode. So we've got a diode, we've got a couple of resistors. ZX PCB, ZXH PCB. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? That looks much more interesting. Question is how to disassemble this. That is a motor, and I quite like that little motor. Motor looks quite good. So let me see, what do we have to do here? I fancy it's all clipped in somehow in some inscrutable manner. So let's just see, because that looks like it pops in from above, because the wires are coming through, so that looks like that should just pop out, and there's something holding it. I'm not quite sure what. So let's just see what we can do or not do. Yeah, that is proving a little bit problematic. So let's see what we can do here. Well, that is splitting apart quite nicely. Here. I'm definitely not going to... right, wonder what happens. Will this pop off? Because that is clearly a different bit of plastic. Will that pop off? Oh, yes, it does pop off. Good. Oh, that looks familiar. Now, let me just... That circuit I kind of recognize. Yes! We recognize this circuit, don't we? Oh, yes! Where did we see this the other day? Right, let's get this there we go. That's got that off. Got that out. Oh yeah, and that little funky little flat thing. Yes. Let's get this off. Oh, come on out. Gotcha. Get this one out as well. Oh, come on. Right, there we go. Got that one out, got that one out. Get this off. Come on. My viewers want to see this off. Yay! And let's get this one as well. You gotta love this. You gotta love it. Not a lot, but you're gonna love it. In the words of the late magician Paul Daniels, you're gonna like it. Not a lot, but you're gonna like it. There you go. So, we have this piece of junk, which looks awfully similar. If you remember the camera I dismantled the other day, I still have the bits. And where's that circuit board? Okay. It looks awfully similar, doesn't it? Let's just turn it the right way around. It looks very much as though those two circuit boards were pretty much copies of each other with minor changes. Yes, all seem to have the same chip, slightly different arrangement, but and that chip there, very, very, very similar. Doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me one little bit. That is the CCD. I won't be able to do anything with the CCD, of course, which is a shame. The lens maybe, but probably not. Now this has two more electric motors in it, and let me see, the switchy thing, junk. The case is just junk, of course. Now let's get this apart. And really, buying anything from China, you just might as well buy the parts. Because this is an expensive way of getting Chinese parts. It really is. Let's see, can we get this off somehow? It is... Oh, they've tied all these cables up in knots. I do not like that. That is a horrible way of doing things. But then who said the Chinese could do anything really nicely? Everything they do is bloody horrible. Right, let's see what we can do here. Ah, yes. How many wires? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wires. That's interesting. Okay, let's take a look at that. Yes. Oops. See if we can get some more light on that. There we go. Yes. Okay. Just refocus again. So I've got one electric motor, not sure how that one works, but I can probably use it. Now we just feed this wire back down through here. And we're going to find out which wire is which, because they pig in mess. Chinese wiring. God's truth. It's every little bit as bad as some of the hillbilly wiring I've seen done professionally in America. And I mean hillbilly. Oh, dear God. You know, in America I've seen really terrible house wiring. I used to live in a house, and I found that all the lights would flicker when I turned something on. So eventually, I went to the breaker box and flipped all the breakers to eventually find out what each breaker controlled. And the whole house ran off 2 breakers. There were a lot more breakers in the box, but the whole house ran off 2 breakers. Okay, what do we got here? Right, okay, that one is moving, so what we'll do is we'll pull that through there, like, maybe. Well, okay. Let's pull that through. That is a pain in the neck. Let's try some force. Brute force. When something rational doesn't work, brute force can work. So what I'm going to do. Okay. Brute force. Brute force. Okay. Ow. Okay. Got you waged up. Ah. Now. No, that is not happening. Yeah, okay. I'm going to pause the video. Okay, welcome back. I peeled it apart. And I've got the motor out, almost out. And there's one screw remaining. And I noticed that this motor has a screw thread right in the shaft. Very useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo this screw here. Now I've never come across a 5-wire motor before. Okay, so there we go, there's that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to undo this. Yay! It's a conventionally threaded screw thread. Last Chinese electric motor had a left-hand thread. Okay. I have two electric motors saved out of that piece of garbage. I know I don't think any of the rest of it is worth having. And the cable obviously was from the other one, but I've got 2 electric motors, and they're probably stepper motors. I'll have to look them up. But there you have it. Some more Chinese crap disassembled.